They said she was born at the exact second Bitcoin crossed $1. Her father, Jack Voss, a former Bondi lifesaver who started mining BTC in 2009 on a second-hand laptop while still smelling of salt and sunscreen, swore the blockchain itself rang a bell when Isabella Rose Voss took her first breath. Everyone just called her Izzy. By the time she was 24, Jack was gone. Helicopter crash off Hamilton Island, rotor blades snapped in a freak storm. No survivors. Overnight, Izzy inherited the keys to the biggest private crypto fortune in the Southern Hemisphere. 1.7 billion USD in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a dozen altcoins nobody had ever heard of. All of it locked behind one 24-word seed phrase etched on a titanium card in a waterproof safe bolted to the seabed of her Point Piper mansion. Tuesday, 1:11 a.m. Sydney time. Izzy is barefoot on the heated infinity balcony, city lights glittering across the harbor like scattered diamonds. She's wearing an oversized bikini-bottom hoodie, hair still damp from a midnight swim. Her phone vibrates once on the glass table. Unknown sender, wallet address instead of a name. Subject line in glowing red, your $1.7 billion seed phrase is public 72 hours. She laughs. Thinks it's a mate taking the piss, opens it anyway. Inside, a crystal-clear photo of her titanium seed card taken from inside the underwater safe. The same safe only 3 people on Earth ever knew existed. Then a 9-second video, a black terminal window, someone typing her exact 24 words into a fresh wallet. Live balance appears, 1,799,412,118 USD. A red countdown starts in the corner, 72 and 0 seconds, 71:59 and 59 seconds. She sprints inside, rips the Basquiat off the wall, spins the dial. The safe yawns open, empty. The titanium card is gone. The motion-activated camera feed was wiped 3 weeks ago. She never noticed. Her hands shake so hard she drops the phone. It hits the marble screen spiderwebbing like a cracked wave. The countdown keeps ticking. She can hear her own heartbeat in her ears, louder than the harbor ferries below. She does the one thing no crypto heiress in history has ever been forced to do. She opens the anonymous chat box at the bottom of the email and types the 8 words that will burn her entire empire to the waterline. Name your price. I'll pay anything to stop this. Because in 72 hours, Australia's golden surfing billionaire will either be the richest woman on the planet or the biggest cautionary tale the blockchain has ever written. The countdown keeps falling. 71:58 and 12 seconds, 71:58 and 11 seconds, Tuesday 3:07 a.m. Izzy is already moving like the ocean is chasing her. She bolts to the underground garage, bypasses the pink Ferrari and the matte purple Huracan, and jumps into the one car her dad always called the Ghost. A matte black Lamborghini Urus with fake plates, run-flat tires, and a built-in Faraday cage in the boot. She paid cash for it in 2022, just in case the world ends. Plan A, hit Bankstown Airport, board the G650 waiting on standby, fly to Singapore, sweep every coin into brand new hardware wallets before the hacker even finishes their coffee. She screams across the harbor bridge at 230 km/h, sparks flying off the rims, makes the runway at 3:29 a.m. The jet stairs are down, engines hot, pilot paid triple to never log a flight plan. She's halfway up the steps when the satellite laptop in her hand explodes with alerts. Live feed, her main wallet balance is dropping in real time. 100 million gone, another 200 million, 500 million. The numbers blur into red, 11 minutes and 14 seconds from the first transaction to the last. 1.7 billion right arrow 0, the final transaction bounces through 6 mixers, vanishes into Monero, then nothing. She actually screams inside the cabin. The pilot banks hard over the Pacific, thinking someone's been shot. By sunrise, the news is everywhere. Number Izzy Drain trends #1 worldwide. Crypto Twitter is pure carnage. Her Point Piper mansion is swarmed by helicopters. ASIC freezes every exchange in Australia for national security. AFP raid teams smash through her front gates live on breakfast television. At 2:14 p.m. a new message lands, same unknown address. $300 million in clean BTC to this address within 48 hours, and we return 70%. Say no and every Australian exchange gets permanently blacklisted tomorrow morning. Izzy stands on the empty balcony, city glittering like it's mocking her. She has maybe 40 million left in liquid assets. She needs 260 million more in less than 2 days. So she calls the one person her dad warned her never to trust again, Uncle Roman, ex-Sydney underworld money launderer, the man who taught her how to hide cash in surfboard foam and how to disappear when the tax office comes knocking. Wednesday 1 a.m. Bondi Beach car park, rain smashing sideways. Roman hands her a burner phone and a single sentence. We pay them, mate, but we pay with marked coins. Because the next 48 hours will turn a bankrupt crypto queen into the most dangerous woman in Australia. Wednesday 4:11 a.m. Gold Coast. Izzy and Uncle Roman are holed up in a blacked-out penthouse 38 floors above Surfer's Paradise. Cyclone rain lashes the glass like machine gun fire. On the dining table, 3 brand new Ledger Nanos loaded with exactly $300 million in clean Bitcoin. Every surf club, every beach house, every supercar she still owned liquidated in 36 hours to raise the ransom. Roman slides her a tiny microSD disguised as a guitar pick. Poison pill, he says. The second they sweep the coins, it beacons their real cluster to ASIO. We pay, we trace, we burn the bastards. Plan. Transfer the $300 million, live on Blockchain Explorers at exactly 11:11 p.m. so the entire internet watches. The hackers will feel invincible. Then the feds pounce the moment the coins move again. Wednesday 7 p.m. Every news chopper in Queensland circles the building. Crypto Twitter is a war zone. Number Izzy ransom is the #1 trend on every continent. The ransom address is projected on every screen in the penthouse. 47 seconds to deadline. Izzy hits send. $300 million leaves in one massive, unmissable transaction. Blockchain confirms. The world holds its breath. 10 seconds of silence. Then every monitor turns blood red. New message. We said clean coins, princess. Enjoy the headlines tomorrow. Thursday 6:03 a.m. Breaking news cuts into breakfast shows nationwide. Billionaire heiress Isabella Voss found dead in fiery Lamborghini crash on Pacific Motorway. Suicide suspected. Live footage. Her pink Ferrari SF90 wrapped around a tree, flames licking the sky. Her verified Instagram posts a black square with a single tear emoji. Number rip Izzy shoots to global #1. But at 6:17 a.m., an anonymous Telegram channel drops a 19-second video titled, Australia's $2 billion lie. It's Izzy, alive, hoodie pulled low, rain streaking the lens. They faked my death, they still have my original $1.7 billion, keep watching. The video ends with the $300 million ransom suddenly moving again, straight into wallets linked to 3 of Australia's biggest crypto exchanges. The same exchanges that swore on live TV they were helping law enforcement. By 7:30 a.m. AFP tactical teams smash into 3 Sydney CBD skyscrapers, live on every channel. CEOs in tailored suits dragged out in cuffs. The ransom was never ransom. It was the bait in the biggest sting operation Australia has ever seen. And somewhere in the eye of the cyclone, Izzy Voss is no longer broke. She's the most dangerous woman on the continent. Thursday 10 a.m. Sydney CBD. 3 glass towers are locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Armed AFP officers in black balaclavas storm trading floors. Live on every network. Australia's top 3 crypto exchange CEOs dragged out barefoot, wrists zip-tied, faces pale as milk. The $300 million ransom just moved again, straight into cold storage wallets registered to the very exchanges that claim they were cooperating with police. Thursday 11:11 a.m. AFP headquarters circular key. Izzy walks through the front doors wearing the same salt-stained hoodie from Bondi Beach. No makeup, no security, just a microSD card in her pocket and fire in her eyes. Press pack goes feral. She steps to the podium, Harbour Bridge glittering behind her like nothing ever happened. One microphone, one sentence that silences the country. I paid $300 million to catch the men who stole $1.7 billion from me and every Australian who ever bought a single Satoshi. Today they're all in cuffs. Thursday 1 p.m. The courts freeze $1.94 billion across 412 wallets, every mixer cracked, every privacy coin peeled back. The original $1.7 billion plus the $300 million ransom, every single coin traced in under 6 hours. The poison pill worked perfectly. Thursday 3:30 p.m. Live television. The 3 CEOs confess on camera. They admit running a dark pool ring that skimmed billions from retail traders for years. Izzy's wallet was just the biggest fish they ever hooked. Thursday 5 p.m. The body in the burned Ferrari is confirmed as a paid body double, a former King's Cross bouncer who took $2 million to disappear to Bali. The Lamborghini was remotely detonated with thermite charges. Izzy planned every second of her own death. Thursday 7 p.m. Izzy signs over every recovered Satoshi, live on national television to a new government restitution fund. She keeps exactly 0, not 1 cent. Thursday 9 p.m. ASIC shuts down half the crypto exchanges in Australia for 180 days. Bitcoin drops 11% worldwide in 90 minutes. The ASX crypto index loses $38 billion in a single session. Friday dawn, Izzy is gone, no trace. The Point Piper mansion is already listed as a women's refuge. The G650 is auctioned for victim compensation. All that's left is a single post on an anonymous account. Money comes and goes. Freedom is the only real wallet, and somewhere on a quiet stretch of Byron Bay sand, a battered tinny boat bobs in the swell, a rescue kelpie barking at the sunrise. The hunter has become the ghost. Friday 6 a.m. Byron Bay. The tinny boat is tied to a rickety jetty behind a 1970s Fibro shack painted faded turquoise. No security cameras, no gates, just salt air, a rescue kelpie named Satoshi, and a battered longboard leaning against the wall. Izzy sits on the front step in board shorts and an old billabong tee, barefoot, hair bleached by sun and salt. She looks 27 going on 17. No one here knows her name. They just call her the girl who surfs the pass at dawn. She opens a battered notebook. Inside, a new seed phrase written in waterproof ink. Balance 0 BTC. She smiles for the first time in a week. Monday 9 a.m. Sydney. The Sting Foundation launches from a converted warehouse in Chippendale. First donation, every future cent Izzy will ever earn from interviews, books, or speaking gigs. Mission statement pinned to the wall in giant letters. Any exchange, any whale, any scammer hiding dirty coins, give us 72 hours and the blockchain will rat you out. By noon, the website crashes from traffic. Donations flood in from every kid who ever lost $50 to a rug pull. Former exchange victims line up to tell their stories. Izzy never shows her face again. Tuesday noon, Parliament House, Canberra. The government announces the Voss Restitution Fund. Every recovered Satoshi distributed to the 1.4 million Australians who lost money in the dark pool ring. Average payout, $1,380 per person. Enough for a holiday, a deposit, or a fresh start. Wednesday sunrise. A single photo appears on the Sting Foundation Instagram. Izzy paddling out at the pass, sunrise turning the water gold, kelpie barking from the nose of the board. Caption, the ocean doesn't care how much you're worth, it only cares if you show up. No hashtags, no location tag. Within an hour, it's the most shared image in Australia. Thursday midnight, somewhere in the dark web, a new countdown appears on a hidden forum. 72 and 0 seconds, a single line underneath. Next whale drops Monday, Friday 3 a.m. Izzy stands on the shack's back deck, southern stars burning cold overhead. She opens the notebook one last time, tears out the blank seed page, and lets the wind take it into the night. The richest woman Australia ever had is now the poorest, and the happiest. Turn on the bell, legends. The next 72 hours are already loading.